Hello everyone. Welcome to the webinar. So in this webinar, we'll discuss some important aspects of B2B digital commerce or e-commerce, and along with that, I will show you a demo of how we can convert a WooCommerce store to a full-fledged B2B store. So let me introduce myself. Shaumitra Chakravarti. I am a technical consultant at InSync TechFin Solutions Limited. I have been working with WordPress for the past 10 years, and I have been researching on a B2B e-commerce for the past couple of years. So in case you would like to get in touch with me, you can contact me at the given LinkedIn link, or you can search my name in LinkedIn. I can get in touch with me. So now, what is a B2B e-commerce? We'll first discuss what is a B2B e-commerce. B2B e-commerce is just online sale of products and services between companies and not individuals. For example, a person selling raw materials to another factory or another company who produces some kind of shoes can be defined as a B2B business. Like if a person is selling leather to another person who is manufacturing shoes, then it can be a B2B business. And B2B business doesn't happen generally between the individuals. Like you go and order something in Amazon, and you get that product. So it happens between two businesses, two wholesale or wholesale distributors, or someone who is into manufacturing business, etc. So it happens between two companies. Now, why e-commerce is essential for B2B business? Why do you need e-commerce? B2B business had been carried over telephone or offline for for the last 2 decades, but why suddenly e-commerce is required for a B2B business? So the main reasons are e-commerce increases transparency for the customers. Like the entire process is carried digitally over the web, so there's no human interaction, and the each and every process, right from the purchase to the fulfillment, is transparent before the eyes of the people. So the entire process is transparent. You need not do anything manually. The e-commerce increases discoverability. So what is discoverability? Discoverability means, suppose you don't have an e-commerce business and you're doing a business offline for over years. Now, how will you get more customers if you're not searchable or ranked in Google? So once you have an e-commerce site, you'll be always ranked and reach at the top of the Google search engine, so that people can discover you and they can find your products, and you can increase your sale. You already have a list of wholesale customers or companies in your business, but in future the business, as per Forrester, it is increasing to about 1.26 trillion. The B2B e-commerce market is increasing to 1.26 trillion for the year 2019. So why will you be satisfied with so less customers? So you should be discoverable over the internet, and only an e-commerce site can be made SEO friendly so that it can be discovered and you are ranked in Google. Now, another reason is automated purchasing and repurchasing without manual intervention. So your customer comes to your store and purchases, and right from the purchase to the fulfillment, it happens in automatic process. Again, the customer comes and reorders the same amount of items within a double quick time, without the help of any individual or any phone call. So that is why you need an e-commerce for a B2B business. Now, B2B e-commerce will become the common place for business in future. Like more than 50% of the B2B or wholesale businesses will be carried over online in the next couple of years, and most of them are gradually adapting to the e-commerce. This is the reason why you need an e-commerce. E-commerce also has robust analytics to help you in future businesses and process decisions. If you don't have the data, the analytics, how will you determine what your customer needs, or what type of customers are generally coming to your site, or what actually the customers are doing over your store? Somebody is coming and viewing a product, and another person likes another product. So each and every data will be available inside your e-commerce store, so that you get a robust analytics. B2B In B2B business, as you know, the customer relationships matters the most, and that is why e-commerce is required. Because without e-commerce, you cannot you cannot build relationship with people in a automated or in a my professional way. Like a B2B e-commerce site has automated pricing, discounts, and nurturing options, which will cater to all the needs of the customers. So you can provide various type of discounts to people. If person buys in a bulk, you can give them some special prices. So this cannot be done without an e-commerce site. That is why e-commerce is essential for a B2B business. Now we'll discuss why B2B2C is important. So B2B2C is another term which means that your store is capable of doing both B2B and B2C business. You sell to the wholesalers as well and to the individuals as well. So you have both the options. So you have a B2C store, like you are selling to the individuals. Now you like to expand that to the B2B. So why will you do that in future? So this is required because in future your business is expanding and it is expected that people will buy bulk from your store. So it is very important to enable the B2B features right in your B2C store. And the main reason is personalization. So it is the key to B2B business growth. So what is personalization? Personalization means you're catering to each and every customer, you're taking care of each customer and providing them some special offers for you from your store. Like if you buy 10 items, you get this discount. If you buy 15 items, you get this discount. You can come and negotiate for a price. In B2C it generally doesn't happen. You don't negotiate with people, but in B2B market you negotiate with people. You can negotiate with people electronically over e-commerce. So why WooCommerce is best for your B2B e-commerce? So I'm just interrupting. In case you have any questions, you can just use the chat box below and type the questions there, so that I can answer that to you right away. So there is a chat box, which is chat. You can just type in your questions and I'll answer. And we'll of course have a question answer session at the end of this session. So now, why WooCommerce is best for your B2B e-commerce store? So WooCommerce is best for your B2B e-commerce store because WooCommerce market share is 34% of all the websites, and WooCommerce is a WordPress plugin. So you know that WordPress is the most popular CMS in the world, and everybody has a WordPress site for their blogs, etc. So and WooCommerce, since WooCommerce is a WordPress plugin, everybody can use WooCommerce easily. So another reason is WooCommerce knows all e-commerce sites are not alike. Like WooCommerce design is very different for each and every e-commerce store. Suppose you're selling accessories or apparels, so your site will be different from someone who is selling car parts. So all the designs are different, and you will get lots of free themes and plugins to enhance your site. Now, a WooCommerce store is content-driven e-commerce. Like since it's a CMS clubbed with an e-commerce, so it's content-driven. Means your content will drive traffic to your e-commerce store. So you can write effective blogs. The SEO will be done automatically for your store, and you can generate a lot of content for your store. WooCommerce is free of cost, and it has a huge, as I said, repository of themes and plugins. You can do everything yourself. Like you can configure the WooCommerce yourself after learning a couple of steps, and you can configure your whole store, upload products, etc. It's very easy. Now, using WooCommerce, you can create the fastest e-commerce with robust analytics. Since WooCommerce is a PHP based and WordPress based framework, and it's a very lightweight, so you can use that to create very fast e-commerce website. And you can sell anything on WooCommerce. Like you can sell just anything on the world, like subscriptions also, and you can sell partnership, you can sell software products, you can sell tangible items, you can sell anything on WooCommerce. WooCommerce has a lot of options for you to sell. And the main reason why you can choose WooCommerce for your B2B e-commerce store is B2B eConnect for WooCommerce, which is a plugin that will transfer your B2C store to a full-fledged B2B e-commerce store. And I will show you the demo how you can convert that to the B2B store. Now, coming to the top B2B e-commerce features which you must keep in mind while designing or developing any B2B e-commerce site are easy account management. Like the store will be enabled to create companies and contact persons, since companies and contact persons are very required entity for a e-commerce store, and the contact person will be the person who will be placing the orders on behalf of you. And there should be flexible payment options like credit limit. A company should be given some credit limit so that they can purchase as bulk and pay later. You should have different pricing options like price list, volume, and special discounts. I'll show all these things to you practically. You should have quick orders enabled on your system. Quick orders mean the people should come and and just place orders quickly if they have earlier placed some order. And the most important thing, the e-commerce should have available APIs for data integration. Like you have all your data, all your price list or customers created in the ERP, and that should be synced with the B2B e-commerce store. So there should be APIs available so that data can be synced automatically and you don't have to type a single word for that. So having said that, I'll show you a live demo of B2B Connect. So this is a WordPress store, sample WordPress store. Here you can see that under the users, you have some user tagged as B2B. So these are the companies which are the customer for a or customers of a B2B store. If I edit a company, these companies can be created easily by just like by adding users in WordPress. So this is a company. I just edit it, and you will see some custom fields there, like the customer type B2B or B2C, the custom role. I'll come to that later. The credit limit. The company is given some credit limit of $1,000 so that he can purchase on that as a payment option and pay later. The available balance shows how much balance the customer has after using the credit limit. There are the price list and volume discount which can be associated with the customer. I'll show you that. So this is a company. Now, generally in a B2B market, a company doesn't log in and place orders. So there are contact person who places order on behalf of the company. We have a contact person option here. Just this is the contact person option. So you can create a contact person by selecting the company, and for example, username I will type as Jason, the email as Jason at the rate insync.co.in. Give some password. Now here comes the use of custom role. So what is a custom role for a contact person? We have two roles, admin and general. Admin contact person acts as the administrator for that company who can create other contact person, and he's the person who can place orders and view orders placed by other contact person also. And general, on the other hand, general contact person cannot see orders of other contact person, but yes, they can place orders, and also they cannot create any contact person. So I'll create an admin contact person for the company. So you can see that the username Jason is created with the role of admin. Now here's an option, you can delete or toggle the role of a contact person from this. Now after creating the contact person, let's come to the payment option, another payment option called credit limit. So if you go to the WooCommerce and if you go to the settings option, so here you will see under payments, you will see a option called credit limit. So credit limit is a feature where you can allow customer to pay on account or pay later using some defined value. So here, if you go to the manage option, you will see that there is an option called uh, order status after the checkout. So once a order has been placed using credit limit, you can specify what can be the order status. So we have the option to specify the order status as well. So I kept it as pending payment. So I'll show you that how credit limit works once I place an order. Now credit limit can be specified in the customer portal. Like if I log into that company, the Computex, which company I've shown you. If I go there and you can see the credit limit I have assigned is 1,000. Available balance is 740, means he has purchased. The company has purchased worth around $260. So once a company purchases or a contact person places an order, the amount get deducted from the available balance and it is stored here. So again, once the order is fulfilled, the amount gets automatically gets added to the available balance. So I will also show to you that. Now let's talk of the pricing options. We have two options, the price list and volume discount. So let me show you the price list. So price list is nothing but if you want to show a different price for a product for different customers, then you have to use the price list. For example, a product is priced X for customer A, and that same product can be priced Y for the customer B, and this helps in building a relationship with the premium customers or in a B2B world. So I'll show you how to create a price list. So to create a price list, you can create on create new, and there are three options of creating price list: manual, CSV, and through data integration, which is automatic. So manual, I'll just specify the price list name like my price list. Now here I'll specify the price for each product. Like I specify the price for one product. I just searched with the SKU. So this is the product. I want that price to be something around $200. Now there are two options: fixed and percent. So fixed is for if you want to specify a fixed price for that product, and percent is if you want to specify some percentage discount for that product. Like I want to give 50% discount to that product to a customer, so I'll specify like this. So you can specify many products using this option. uh, just search with the SKU and you will get all the SKUs. You give a price and you specify the percent or fixed and just click on create. Now there's another option called CSV, which can be used to upload thousands of products. Like I will download the sample CSV file. So it's a very simple file. Just you can to fill up the SKU, the price, the type, means fixed or percent. That's it. You can upload it and the price list will be created automatically. So we have already created some price list. I will show you that. So for example, let's edit this base price list. So you can see this product is priced $30 fixed. So it will show in the front end as $30 in case we assign this price list to that user. So now this is a user, this is our user, and I'm assigning the price list here. So once I assign the price list and click on save, now I need to log in to the store with the contact person name. So let me log in. So you can assign a single price list. You can assign a single price list to a company, and then so I just created a user with Jason in sync.co.in. So I just logging in as a contact person. Now I'll show you how a contact person dashboard looks like. So since he is the admin of the company, under orders he can see orders placed by other contact person and his own order. Since the person is newly created, so you cannot see the orders of this contact person, but you can see the orders of the other contact person. And under the account details you can see all the necessary information like the company name, the credit limit, the available balance, the company address, etc. And since he is the admin of the company, he can create other contact person here also, and you can see the list of other contact person associated with this company. So now let me see about the product. So I go to the shop and you can see this product is priced $30 for me. Now in case I change this price list, I go to the price list. I think I have assigned base price list. I click on that. Now I delete this, not required. I delete it. Now if I reload this page, so now it is $20. So this is the actual price. So now you can specify any price for this product for that company or that customer, so that it can be shown in the front end. Now let's come to the volume discount. So what is a volume discount? Volume discount means, suppose you purchase X amount of units for a product and you get Y amount of discount, and you purchase again some amount and you get this amount of discount on the product. So let me show you how a volume discount works. So this volume discount can also be created in the same way. It has three ways: the manual, the CSV, and the integration, which comes from directly from the ERP. So manually you can specify the discount name, the SKU, the quantity, the price, or the fixed and percent. So we can specify the product same way. So I have already created some volume discount. Let me edit one. So let me edit a sample discount. So here we have specified the product SKU, the quantity 5, and the price $70 fixed. and quantity 7 for the same product as $50 fixed. So this if this volume discount is associated with a company, he or she will the company will get the same amount of discount for the this amount of quantity. So let me see if this is assigned to the company so that I can show you. This is the sample company. I go to the volume discount and see, yes, it is associated with the company. So let me place some order. Let me add this to the cart. View cart. So I have one item. Now I specify uh, three item and see what happened. It's $20. I specify five, so it becomes $70. So for five items, it becomes $70, which I specified in the price list. So you can see, if you can see, sorry, the volume discount. If you can see the volume discount, if you click on the sample discounts, then you can see that for a five item, it's flat $70. And let me go. Let me specify either 7 units. What happened? So it becomes 50. For 7 units, it becomes 50. So 7 into 50, it becomes $350. So like this, using volume discount, you can specify or you can create any number amount of discount for customers. So by default, these features are not available in WooCommerce, and there are plugins available in the market, but you need to use around 10 plugins for creating some of these features, so which is not at all recommended and which can create a lot of issues. And also, mm, not all plugins have APIs so that you can integrate with other application. This is not only a standalone uh, product, but you can integrate this thing with any ERP or any application in the world, so that the data gets synced. All the data, all your B2B or B2C data gets synced, like orders, customers, price list, all gets synced from the ERP to the e-commerce, and it everything becomes automatic. So it has built-in APIs for that. Now let me place an order. I will show you a credit limit. I just forgot. Let me proceed to the checkout, and I just need to specify the contact person name. The address and the company name will come automatically from the company. Jason Doe. I think I asked phone number. I need to specify. Now there's an option called credit limit here. So there'll be a lot of options like bank transfer, check payments, cash on delivery, credit limit, etc. So click on credit limit and place order. The order has been placed using credit limit. So 350 plus 10 should be deducted from the company's available balance. So let's see if that happened. If I go to the Computex company, yes, it gets deducted from the available balance. Now, how to return that available balance to the customer? So once you receive the payment by any other means, so you just go to the WooCommerce orders. So this is the order I just placed 1 minute ago. Just click on the order, just make it to completed, and if you reload the page, it becomes 740 again. So this is automatically managed from the order, and when you're using an ERP integration, then this can be managed automatically from the sync process. So this is how the credit limit are managed. So we have a lot of features coming up for this plugin, and we'll be having the invoicing, the approval system, the quick order, the special discount, which special discount means you can specify the time limit for which the discount will remain active, like for a special 25th December or Christmas discount. You can specify any amount of discount for the customers, specifying the time. All that features are already in the process and will be available soon. Now let us go back to the. So here I've done to the live demo. So any questions you can type in the box below, and I'll be glad to answer the questions. I got a question. Can you manage credit limit from the ERP? Yes, we can manage the credit limit directly from a ERP. For example, in SAP, there's an option of credit limit which maintains the available balance, and that can be synced with any ERP system, with the e-commerce system. So we have another question. What is an approval system? Approval system in B2B means the approval of any order by a contact person. Suppose an admin contact person can approve the order placed by a general contact person. So this is the approval system. So we have another question coming up. I request all to submit their questions so that I can answer them in the chat box. The question is how to sync B2C items with an ERP. B2C means generally WooCommerce has the default APIs. So all items can be, all things or all touch points can be synced to any ERP like the customer products, etc. So a few more questions are there, and I would love to answer them. But since we have some limitations of time, we will answer them gradually via the blog or email after this webinar. So I'll be happy to answer all the questions to the respective people. So now that's it from my end. In case you like to know more about the plugin or anything about B2B, or you have any doubt, you can contact straight at sales@insync.co.in. So these are our InSync handles for the social media. So you can just copy, and you will be getting this along with the email. The webinar email, will get the presentation with the webinar email. So if in case of any issue, any problem, or anything you want to know about B2B WooCommerce or the B2B as a whole, you can contact us, and I'll be glad to help you. There are a lot of features coming out for this. I have another question. Just a moment. Is this plugin free? I'm sorry. Actually, it has a bit of, since we are maintaining the plugin and you're creating, so it has a cost associated with the plugin, and it depends on how your system works. We don't have something fixed, but yes, we have some customizable and simple option for you so that everyone can access and create a B2B store. So I think I'll answer all the questions via email. It's better. Some of the questions are coming. So thank you everyone for joining the webinar, and I hope to see you soon. If any question, any information you need, just don't forget, and you can also contact me via LinkedIn. So this is my LinkedIn ID, LinkedIn/in/SOUMITRACHAKRABORTY. So you can contact me, and I'll be glad to answer anything on WooCommerce or B2B digital commerce. Thank you everyone. Thank you for attending.